Hello, this is the mini lecture for Chapter 6, and today I will be listing the levels of analysis of the bioecological model of human development. So basically what the biological model of human development is it kind of talks about the relationship between sociocultural constraints and the development of either like performance or the development of maybe something in your life. So there's four different parts. There's process, person, context, and time. So the main principle, or like the main idea, is the process, and this basically talks about the interaction between the organism and the environment. And it's important to mind that everybody has a different process. Whether it's maybe because some people are more developed or some people are more mature, so it kind of just depends, kind of on the situation you're doing. So an example I like to use is maybe a student in school is skipping a grade because they think he's more mature and more kind of like developed and smart enough or intelligent to go to the next grade. So that's kind of another example. Um, the second one being person, which kind of defines the biopsychological characteristics person can develop in behavioral patterns. That's kind of the definition used in the textbook. So the example they used was the maturity of the post-pubescent women based of I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Maturation of post-pubescent women due to the person, environment, and interactions that they developed, and them just developing as people. And kind of another example I like to use is a baseball player just becoming mentally stronger with aging. So that kind of has to do with them as a person. So, when we're playing sports, usually at a young age, if you make a mistake, you get very upset, like frustrated, and then, depending on the age, you might cry just because you messed up and you're not doing too well. But as you get older, mentally you get stronger, and mistakes and errors don't really affect you as much. And the third one being context. So this kind of ties in physical, cultural, and social features to affect like movement or kind of development or thoughts. So kind of the example I like to use is kind of like your parents. They might vote like a certain political party, and then you might grow up voting for that party because your parents kind of affected your kind of thinking, and then they kind of had something to do with like the process of your thinking because you've kind of grown up around them and you're kind of just used to having them do what you say. Or I'm sorry, yeah. And then next one being time, and according to the textbook definition, is the historical period through which a person lives, and the timing of biological transitions. So the kind of example I like to use is maybe a person in a company is working like at entry level, so they're kind of one of the newer employees, and they're very low on the ranking just based on the company. And then over time, they keep moving up, they keep getting promoted, and then eventually they're at the very top, or like the CEO of the company or the boss of the company. Um, so that kind of has to do with time because you kind of have to be patient and you have to keep working, and then until you get to where you want to be.